I think I'm ready to drop potentially the best video I've ever put on this channel. This is going to be my greatest mountain bike build to date. I hope you are ready. Tastes nice out of a pink cup. By the way, today we are going to be revealing and building my e-bike frame. I wanted to show you something from the last video before we go any further. You may be thinking, is he going to show us Quattro? That wasn't what I was going to show you. You may be thinking, is he going to show us Dixie? That's not what I was going to show you. I was going to show you I've done me 12 speed gears all alone, all by myself. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, no, 10, 12. 12 speed from the last video, fully installed, over the moon with this ride, totally and utterly hyped. I've also put a 200mm disc on the rear, and I'm waiting for a spacer to come to put a 200mm disc on the front. So, as you can see, I've got a spacer, the Hope brake running nice and smooth for the first time ever on the Nuke Proof, and we have got 12 speeds, so get ready for some sessions, get ready for the stories, blasting out and about every day. It's gonna be sick. Before we get into the e-bike reveal, you are gonna lose your mind at what colour this bike is. You will notice I'm wearing the sickest new OWNA hoodie. It's proper sick. I'm hyped on it. I love burgundy. I love burgundy and white, and I'm pretty hyped on this new sharp hoodie. New hoodies now available on the store. Go and check that out at the link in the description of this video. Don't forget, we've got crazy deals on OWNA right now. You get a free t-shirt or a free jersey with every single hoodie, jacket, joggers, shorts or jumpers that you order. So if you order this hoodie, add yourself a free t-shirt or jersey and it'll deduct to $0 upon checkout. Also, we are doing 3 t-shirts for £25 in pretty sick t-shirt bundle deals. Go and check that out. Oh my god. Check this out. So, what a journey this has been. The e-bike frame is complete. That looks so insane. It is so crazy. Basically, we kind of went with the idea of like a purple, like a crazy purple, but it's been powder coated over chrome. So they powder coated the whole frame chrome, then they powder coated it again like a metallic purple. It's kind of like Cadbury's purple, I would say, or like a really, really rich purple. I'm over the moon with it. Really, really happy with this frame and how it's come out. How am I supposed to show everyone my frame with you doing this? Dixie, Dixie, Dixie. Project e-bike has officially begun. Basically, I'm taking these dummy bolts out. I put these bolts in to make sure the little small threads never got any paint in them. The powder coater who's done this job is literally so sick. Like, unreal. And basically he's masked everything off. There's quite a lot of movement in that one, so that one's not too crazy. He's masked absolutely everything off, and it just is such a good job. I'm really happy with it. It's a bit like a flip paint, but it's not really like a flip paint. I think it's got blue glitter on purple, so it's like Cadbury's purple with blue glitter. It's so good. In the sunshine, this bike will be like so good, so sick. Absolutely hyped. So basically, I'm taking all these little dummy bolts out, and then we're going to start with the frame bearings. I'm very nervous. If I can just get the frame put back together correctly today, I'll be happy. So many spare bearings for this bike, and I'm just going to check now that they are actually the same size. as the ones that came out the bike. As you can see, the ones that came out the bike are absolutely mangled. They're like a year and a bit old. Obviously, also taking them out really damaged them. But basically, they are exactly the same size, so that's going to work. I'm going to start with the back of the frame bearings for the rear pivot. What I'm going to do is I'm going to grease this up like crazy. So I'm going to grease it up, I'm going to get my bearings in place, and I'm just going to tap them in lightly. I hope it'll work. Basically, worst case, if I destroy any bearings, I've got a lot of spare bearings. I bought 2 full 60. Basically, there's so many bearings in this, and so many of them are actually in the linkage, where I didn't have to take the bearings out at all. So, long story short, it's going to be alright. This is the proof. Oh God. You just don't want to do that with a Frenchie around. Strawberry. The proof that I've greased it all, ready to go. And on the other side, oh my, can you smell strawberries? Someone likes strawberries? Okay, bearing number 1 is going in right now. I don't know whether I'll end up having to press these in, but right now I'm going old school. And I'm going to tap them in. Seem to be going in pretty easy. That's like half in already. Not very hard at all, if I'm being totally honest. Obviously it's in a bike stand as well. Okay. He's so rough with his bikes. I know. Okay, basically in a second we're going to zoom you in, but we started out and we kind of messed about with it in the vise a little bit, but it was quite rough and I destroyed 2 of my spare bearings. So basically now we're going for a way calmer option. We've used like a massive like M10 threaded bolt with bearings, but we've used 2 of the rough bearings that we broke in the vise as like outer washers, which are pushing 2 good bearings in. It seems to be working. We've got half a bearing to go, basically. Don't know whether you can see that. It is going in, slowly but surely. It is going in. And then the true test will be whether I'm just going to loosen it and straighten this bearing so it can actually, like that. It's pretty hard stuff actually, but I think once you get it lined up right, way cheaper than a bearing press, I'll tell you that right now. Okay, so we are still basically trying to get a little bit of clearance on this. It's not fully in on this side. That was a bit of a mission, to be honest. The problem that I had was inside the back of the frame, where I'd smashed them out last time. I'd marked it all so they wouldn't go in that smooth. So basically we had to put some bearings in, knock them out, and then put them in nice and smooth. But they're in, it's done. The bearings are in the frame. Now we're moving on to the chain stays, seat stays, the seat stay tubes, where we've got to put some in the back end of the frame. So let's get into it. So greasing it ridiculous amounts, just because Okay, nice and greased. Just want to see if they just sit in. Sometimes bearings do just seat in straight away. The answer is no. So we're going to do the same thing again with these two. Basically, it is now 2 AM in the morning. I'm still on the same corner of the back end of the frame, but I do think I've done it. Oh my god, smooth, silky. I have took a couple of chunks out of it, like there, which I'm not happy about, but the good thing is it's on the underneath of the frame. You can't see it from there. It's there and there, but basically dialed, feels mega. Now I've got to do one more at the back. It is 10 to 3 in the morning and the bearings are in on that one, on this one, and this one doesn't take any bearings. This just takes a bolt and a few other little bits. I'm hoping right now in the next 20 minutes I can throw the frame all together and we can look at it as a built frame. Let's see. I've got my first bag, which is seat stay to chain stay. The seat stay to chain stay linkages right here, right now, and it is going down. We are about to put it together. Basically, this is the chain stay and this is the seat stay, and these go like this. So basically I'm going to put some grease in all of this stuff and then I'm going to put them together. I'll be right back in a second when I've done it and you can see this in full working mode. Currently trying to figure out which way all these little spaces go. I don't actually know what way they go. I'd say that way. I'm going to be so annoyed tomorrow if I look and it was the other way. Okay, linkage number 1 going back together. This is going to be a pretty cool moment. If we can get it in. Oh my god. Okay, we have one working link. Obviously I need to tighten it up, which I'm going to do in a second. I'm just going to put the other one together. I've got to grease it all, do it again. I'll be right back. Pretty happy with that. Okay, so I'm putting the very first section of the linkage together. It's a good feeling. The E is coming back to life. The Canevo E machine with a custom paint job, and the new bearings feel pretty spectacular actually. Feel pretty good. I'm hoping by the end of this evening I can have a full looking frame back built and maybe even have a little eye up of the forks. I think it's going to be a midweek finish build. Like I'm ages off this build being anywhere near complete, which is one of them things, but at the same time it's half the fun in a custom build. If you could just buy a build then it wouldn't be custom anyway, so it's nice to be actually doing the full custom setup. Putting some grease in this thread at the back, and we're going to try and attach the main section of the frame, which should be called motor chain stay linkage. Okay, so this here, this is the big boy, the big beast, and this goes all the way through there, attaching the main piece of frame to the linkage. So let's have a little look at this. This is where things get really exciting. Basically, we have, it's pretty straightforward actually. I was kind of stressed about this, but it's kind of turned out to be quite easy. The main section of the frame. So see what these bearings have come out like. So I'm just like kind of, oh my god, kind of just going back and forth with this. It's a little bit stiffer since I obviously put the powder in. Powder coating's that little bit thicker, but okay, so the middle bearing there, that was the hardest one. That had 4 bearings in it in total. That's fully on, tightened up, all ready to go. And now we just need the center linkage, which has got the shock on it as well. And then the frame is pretty much rebuilt in a new colourway. This has been an intense project. That is what I can tell you. The good thing is we haven't got to put any bearings in for this section because the bearings are still in it. So, let's do it. Oh my god. I'm not joking you. It is 3:45 in the morning when you are watching this video. What a journey. It's very greasy and oily. Like really greasy. Basically it needs cleaning with something legit. Because it's just so dirty right now. But oh my god, look at it with that shock. It's insane. What a build. There's so much to do, but so much closer to being done. Sick that. What are your thoughts? Basically, I've test fitted my battery, which looks insane. So it is the next day. It's like 11 in the morning. I'm running on limited fumes right now. But the e-machine has settled, looks really nice. I've been informed that I need to chip the paint off the top of my brake posts here. Shout out Spencer for letting me know. Basically, if I don't chip that paint off, it's possible the caliper's gonna sit on an angle. But there is one thing that I wanted to do for the end of this video, and that is I wanted to just pretty much lie my forks in the frame like this and give you a little show on what it's probably going to look like. Look at that. Oh my god. Fox 38 e-bike, custom painted frame, OWLINS shock with a yellow coil. That is one good looking bike, seriously. I can't believe that's mine. So, we have got some serious build mods to look forward to with this machine. Basically, the next thing I want to do is probably put the whole bike together. So, potentially the motor, the battery, the cables, the wires, the forks, the stem, the wheels, everything. And then probably one more video after that doing the brake bleeds. I want to get some new crank arms, so I've got brand new cranks on it. There's a few bits that I really want to do to this bike before I film as well, like little bits like take the paint off the brake posts and so on. Basically, what a build this is going to be. I know I've said that a million times, but I'm just losing my mind right now. This is crazy. That's going to be the end of today's video. I hope you've enjoyed. This has been a pretty tech video, and I really hope you've enjoyed the bike mods. Make sure you tune back in for the next video, it's going to be sick. Make sure you go and check out the new burgundy and white OWNA hoodies. Link is in the description. Don't forget we've got a crazy deal. You can add a free t-shirt or a free jersey when you're ordering your hoodie. It'll deduct it to $0 on checkout. And that's the end of today's video. Hope you've enjoyed. Make sure you tune in for the next one. See you next time. Peace out.